Was elected as the youngest woman ever elected in 1992 to the Florida legislature, and have spent, I've had the privilege of spending almost my entire adult life representing this community in Tallahassee and now in Washington, D.C. So thank you so much for that privilege, for giving me the opportunity to be your voice. But as the first Jewish woman elected to Congress to represent Florida in Washington, I bring our community's values and my Jewish identity to work with me every single day. I see the world and approach policy and politics through a distinctly Jewish lens. And like many of you, one of the most important Jewish values that I embrace as a member of Congress is the commitment to tikkun olam, repairing the world. Now, our tradition and our history compel us to give back to our society and make the world a better place. And that's one of the reasons that I'm proud to be a Democrat, and so proud to be here supporting the re-election of our President, Barack Obama. Thank you. From his commitment to civil rights, education, and a woman's right to choose, this president truly embodies what tikkun olam is all about. Now, we're having this discussion at an important moment in the debate about what our nation's values and priorities should be. The contrast between who Democrats are fighting for and who Republicans are fighting for has been made very clear in recent weeks. And it seems like our country is hanging in the balance, doesn't it? As many of you know, Republicans in the Senate voted in unison twice to block all or part of the President's American Jobs Act, his legislation that would put Americans back to work immediately and put more money into the pockets of those who are already working. Now, this is a bipartisan bill that would provide tax relief to middle-class families, keep teachers in the classroom and police and firefighters on the job, and help repair our bridges and our roads. And it's fully paid for, making sure that we don't further expand the deficit that President Obama inherited from President Bush, who was given a record surplus by President Clinton and turned it into a record deficit, if you remember. Not only is it fully paid for, but the President's plan is bold. Economists from across the spectrum agree that it would create jobs, as much as 1.9 million of them. And as the President emphasized earlier this week when he announced new executive actions that his administration is taking to help our economy grow now, we simply cannot wait. We have a responsibility to the American people to help them get back to work now and get back on their feet. And it is absolutely unconscionable and irresponsible that Republicans are essentially crossing their arms, sitting back and hoping for the economy to remain stagnant because they care about only one job, Barack Obama's. And Democrats care about American jobs, about putting everyone back to work. And I just think it's incredibly cynical for them to care more about the results of an election than they do about the plight of people who need to be put back to work and need assistance in finding a job.